To Peter Jean, staff of the St Lucia Air and Seaports Authority, staff of RedJet, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure in my capacity as Minister of Tourism, Heritage and Creative Industries to make these brief remarks today at the inaugural flight of RedJet into St Lucia. I must say, it has been a while in the making, and perhaps it has taken more time than was originally anticipated. But finally, and what is important, is that RedJet is here. For us in St Lucia, Barbados is a major regional source market and finds itself among the three most important Caribbean markets for St Lucia. Increasing airlift between St Lucia and Barbados has therefore always been a matter of keen interest to us. The introduction of RedJet, however, provides an added dimension to our airlift. In the first instance, the fact that RedJet has positioned itself as a low-cost carrier immediately means that budget travelers between Barbados now had an added option of air travel between the islands. This can only be good for both of our countries. Secondly, this flight will allow for greater accessibility and capacity between St Lucia and Barbados. Through this flight, there will be onward connections to other RedJet regional destinations as well as the potential to grow new markets. St Lucia has indicated that part of its strategy for the growth of the tourism industry is the development of new source markets in non-traditional areas such as Latin and South America. An airline such as RedJet, which currently operates into Panama, presents an opportunity that must be closely examined. This flight also has the potential to open up possibilities by providing connectivity into Barbados with flights from international markets where St. Lucia does not currently have direct service. The baggage capacity presented by the aircraft operated by RedJet make it easier to ensure that once international passengers connect via RedJet to St. Lucia, that both passengers and all their baggage can get to St. Lucia together. Based on the current RedJet schedule, Friday and Sunday, the flight provides options for weekday getaways, especially during special events like Carnival, jazz, visits to friends and family over long weekends. Hence, both St. Lucia and Barbados should experience increased visitors to each other's countries as we make it easier to strengthen already strong ties between the peoples of these two islands. The vision of the CARICOM single market and economy now has an added chance of succeeding as we make the movement of people easier. Finally, with the anticipated increase in movement of people through the south of the island, I hope that the private sector examines this development and explores any potential ways that this could have added economic value to the south of the island in particular. The government will always be willing to provide whatever assistance that is possible to move business ideas into reality. On behalf of the government and the people of St. Lucia, I wish to congratulate the management of RedJet on this new venture into St. Lucia and wish you all the best in the future. Thank you.